Ladies and gentlemen, the Donnie and Marie Show will not be seen this evening.
All right, America, stop whatever you're doing. Here comes Laughing. Here we go with tonight's guest stars. G. Gordon Liddy hums Silent Night. And last but not least, Jimmy Carter wows him with He Ain't Heavy, He's My Brother. Can you dig it?
Hello there. I'm Sonny and Cher.
Well, that's our show for tonight, folks.
I would like to advise Con Ed that if they're planning another power failure, the next hour would be a great place to start.
Now, if God said, let there be light, how come Con Edison didn't hear him?
Hell, I got nothing against all these folks being born again, but if the Indians start doing it, we'd better mount up.
Rich Little says he'll stop imitating Jimmy Carter as soon as Billy stops imitating Lenny Schultz.
What's Lenny like if nobody says go crazy? Familiar, huh?
Hi. You know, a lot of you young people have been writing to me recently saying, I want to be just like you, Martin Mull. Well, that's flattering, but I suggest that before you become just like me, you get your education. And there's no better place to do it than the I'm Just Like Martin Mull School of Acting. No requirements necessary, certainly no talent necessary. Just be young, gifted, and female, and I'll teach you the rest.
Shirley. I promised the kids I'd ask you one question.
What is it?
What's Laverne really like?
Laverne who?
Laverne and Shirley.
Who are you?
I think I'm a big, tall English chick.
My fellow Americans, have we got a crackerjack of a show for you tonight? Let's get on with it, and away we go.
If time is money, how come Nixon isn't doing some?
Now it's time to meet tonight's collection of wackos and weirdos. Social Aragonese. Nancy Bleiweiss. Ed Bluestone. Kim Braden. Claire Falconbridge. June Gable. Jim Giovanni. Ben Powers. Bill Rafferty. Lenny Schultz. Michael Sklar. Ooh, that's me, Toad. Robin Williams. And Wayland Flowers. Plus some fans of the phonetically funny who just dropped in to say...
I say to the people of Burbank...
Oh, Mojo, I believe!
What do you believe?
I believe I want your autograph. I'm fainting.
You can walk! You can walk!
Last night about the housing shortage.
Yeah.
And 27 Puerto Ricans were injured.
Oh, no. What happened?
The bed collapsed.
You know, you can tell a lot of different things about people by the way they walk. This is how a brother walks in Boston. This is how a brother walks in Chicago. This is how a brother walks in L.A. This is how a brother walks in New York. This is how a brother walks in San Francisco. Walks in Burbank.
All right, look very carefully and tell us if you can identify the person who hit you over the head and ran off with your purse.
She did.
Take her away.
You dirty rats. I'll get out of jail. I'll get you.
Roger Moore, everyone. 10 kisses for Roger Moore. Now, Mr. Moore, I don't want you to think that I'm presumptuous, but my friends and I really can't have you go back to your country without letting you know how proud we are of your courageous decision. I mean, lots of people have come out of the closet, you know, when Anita started foaming at the mouth in Florida, but we never dreamed that anyone as famous and as handsome as you are would ever go public. I mean, let alone commit yourself to doing a movie about it. So we'd like you to accept this little award that we call the Nellie, just as a gesture of our admiration.
Well, thank you.
Okay, now who is the guy?
Guy?
Yeah.
No, it's the spy who loved me.
No, keep it anyway. You might just change your mind.
Will somebody tell me, why is this show a hit? I mean, what are you people doing back there, sitting home and listening and looking at this thing?
Hi. Want to speak this fast? That's right. I've just said the Lord's Prayer. At the Rosenrud School of Speed Speaking, you can learn to speak 5,000 words a minute. That fast. Yes, finish an entire day with absolutely nothing to say. If you're interested, send your money to... That's right.
Well, gal, we've been in America a couple of months now.
Yeah, right.
What do you miss most about England?
Oh, I think I miss those charming American tourists.
Silver Jubilee's nearly over. Yeah, I know. Elton's sick about it.
In the next year, I see a nation without poverty, a nation without violence, a nation that is clean, a nation that is prosperous. I see Switzerland.
Just think, Santa, only 365,000 more commercials until Christmas.
Here in Santa's workshop, elves are making toys, fairy dolls,
and Star Wars junk.
For hyped up girls and boys.
Before our work is through,
we'd like to sing this song for you. This is the Muffin News. Muffin News.
When nothing happens, we make it up.
Make it up.
Shake it up.
Shake it up.
Bring it up.
Bring it up.
Fabricate and make it up. News today is flashy.
Flashy.
And showbiz.
La-da-dee-da.
Deck the halls.
Hang them balls. Laughing brings you some.
This is the Muffin News. Oh, what fun it is to do the laughing thing.
came from a really poor family. Christmas dinner was always so depressing. Every year, the same porcelain turkey filled with tuna.
Being a black Santa Claus ain't bad. You know why? I did all my shopping during the New York blackout.
And now it's time for Laugh-In's news of the present.
I don't want to question the credibility, but if I'm going to do a newscaster, shouldn't I have hairspray?
Ten kisses for that?
Here's the star of Black Sheep Squadron, Robert Conrad.
Hugh Hefner denied today that his mansion had been raided by police in a routine bust. Said Hefner, I've lived here for years and I wouldn't have a routine bust in the house. Anything under a 42D sleeps in the garage.
Anita Bryant watches Starsky and Hutch very closely.
Los Angeles has finally found a way to construct earthquake-proof buildings. Build them in Omaha.
Burbank has applied for urban renewal. They want to tear it down and put up a slum.
In reprisal for the recent rash of hijackings, the passengers on board TWA Flight 151 for Egypt, Lebanon, and Iran seized control of the aircraft and forced it to proceed to its scheduled destination.
Here is Laugh-In's guest news person, Ms. Shirley MacLaine.
Dateline 1997, 20 years from now. Henry Kissinger, now accepted as the nation's #1 comedian, is busy preparing for his next engagement at the Hanoi Hilton. He's very anxious to do well, inasmuch as he bombed there before. Dateline 1997, 20 years from now. The Gay Liberation Lobby achieved a milestone today in getting Congress to endorse a fair housing bill. Under this bill, in the future, all new homes and apartments must be constructed without closets.
Until I appeared on Laugh-In, I thought New York had a garbage problem.
Panama has decided to place their newly won canal up for auction. A large bid is expected from the Palestinians, who hope to turn the canal into their new homeland. The PLO says that the Israeli ships will be allowed to pass through Panama by land.
I keep right up on the Israel problem, and for my money, they got no right to the East or the West Bank. The Panama Canal belongs to us.
The FBI has engaged the services of ex-White House aide Chuck Colson to help them find the missing Jimmy Hoffa. Said one agent, quote, "If Colson can find God after working for Nixon, he can find anybody."
I can dig it.
It's time once again for words from our resident rascal, Mr. Ed Bluestone.
All good things must come to an end, and I feel it's time that a new artist was given the opportunity to replace Michelangelo on the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel. If the proper authorities would grant me permission, I would be more than happy to remove Michelangelo's work with a sandblaster. Naturally, the paint chips would be mailed to some museum. The selection of an artist to succeed Mr. Angelo is sure to be a source of controversy. My personal choice is Charles Schultz. Why not let the creator of Peanuts put a little Snoopy in the Sistine? A cartoonist friend of mine estimates that it would take Mr. Schultz less than 4 hours to cover the chapel ceiling with Charlie Brown cartoons. And that's complete with a unifying theme like Charlie Brown dies and goes to heaven.
While all that's going on, unemployment continues to be a growing problem. See any jobs, dear?
Sure, I see plenty of jobs for other people.
Oh, honey, they can't all say you're overqualified. I'm sure something will turn up.
Hey, listen to this. Wanted, far-sighted, energetic young man. If you can work hard and fast, you have a big future with us. Must be looking for adventure and willing to travel. You know what, honey? This looks like a job for Superman! I was too late.
I just dropped by here at the Baltimore jail to observe this morning's police lineup. Oh, Baltimore is so sick.
They all look great. We can use any of these guys.
You. Yes. Step forward.
How would you like to be governor of Maryland?
Okay.
You know, I've known a lot of dirt farmers in my time. Nobody digs dirt like this little girl. Here's the hot stuff from Hollywood, Miss Grona. Take it, Grown.
Good morning, America, and ho, ho, ho. Well, it's Christmas time in Hollywood, and singer Andy Williams announced that Claudine Longet will not be joining him on his annual Christmas special this year. The role of Mrs. Williams will be played by none other than Karen Valentine. But his new star, Andy says Karen will be perfect. She doesn't ski, and she hates loud noises.
The Texas Ku Klux Klan fought a pitched battle near the Mexican border last night when it ambushed a suspicious-looking group disguised as Americans.
At least 7 Klansmen were injured before the Texas Ku Klux Klan discovered it had ambushed the New Mexico Ku Klux Klan.
After removing their white hoods to identify each other, the Klansmen were then ambushed by a third group of desperados believed to be illegal aliens disguised as American policemen.
Another 18 Klansmen were injured before the Texas Ku Klux Klan and the New Mexico Ku Klux Klan discovered they'd been ambushed by the California Ku Klux Klan.
So far, it's been estimated that 50 Klansmen did not survive the encounter.
Thus, by eliminating each other, the Klan may indeed have come up with a workable plan to reduce the number of undesirables in this country.
Ho, ho, ho. That's 3 holes.
And now we take you to Africa, where racial confusion is really confusing, as Laugh-In looks a little way into the future for love African style.
Well, darling, we've been married 1 year today.
Happy anniversary, darling.
Who is it?
It's the security police.
Just a minute, officer. Hello, officer.
Just checking out rumors, Mum, that a black person was seen in this apartment.
Oh, no, officer. There's nobody here but myself and my butler.
Y'all ready for your dessert now, missus?
You're right, Mum. No black people here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Open up! It's the new security police.
Just coming, officer!
Assistance, officer. I'm just investigating rumors that a white person was seen in this apartment. Say what? Baby, there ain't no white people around here, baby. Are you sure?
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, okay. Come on, baby. Come on, give me some. Yeah, come on, baby. Oh, my God. Open up! It's the new security police.
Just a coming, officer!
Just checking out rumors that a Yankee imperialist was seen in this apartment.
Oh,
no, officer.
Not here. Deo, and I want to go home. Deo, feel like a man.
At last, some peace and quiet.
Now we can really celebrate our anniversary. Oh, let's slip into something comfortable.
The People's Red Army Security Police!
Now we are in power. All people will live together equally.
Well, there goes the neighborhood.
My girlfriend always buys me hostile Christmas presents. I mean, last year she bought me a microwave hairdryer.
On next week's program, Kurt Gowdy and myself are gonna hunt butterflies with a .44 Magnum.
A poem for all the children. Little robin, upon my windowsill with tiny breast of red, I brought the window slowly down and crushed the sucker's head.
Ho, ho, ho. Ho, Yeah, a black Santa Claus actually ain't that bad, because one chimney takes care of 28 families.
And now the results of the President's Joint Commission on the Study of the Effects of Marijuana. Wasn't that interesting? If not,
Here, does Spanish fly kill flies?
Well, not exactly. Makes them sexy so you can swat them 2 at a time.
You're terrific. Next time you run for anything, could I become your campaign manager?
Listen, the way this country is going, let me be yours.
Arjo, so nice to see you. Thank you for coming to Burbank.
Thank you.
We hope you can heal it.
You, my dear, are tall. You know, if this group merged with the Osmonds, you get the Moron Tabernacle Choir.
You've seen it when a Liz ties a knot for the 7th time, and the boys think that wedlock is still sublime.
If Joe Namath got hit, would it be a crime?
It's a new wacky wah wah world.
Tonight we look into our wacky world of love, sex, romance, and marriage.
Oh, a multiple choice.
As Red Fox might say, money can't buy love, but it can buy something that looks and acts like love.
I don't believe in free love, not with the cost of living what it is today.
Why do they call it the world's oldest profession?
Well, I suppose because it's so easy to lose your amateur status.
I'm gonna hate myself in the morning if I have to love myself tonight.
I can dig it. I really dig it.
For those of you who want to see Star Wars, just drop by the Hollywood Divorce Court any weekday.
Hello, I'm Dr. Edward Bluestone, author of Narcissism and How to Consummate It by Marrying Yourself.
Do you agree with Gloria Steinem's statement that a woman without a man is like a fish without a bicycle?
Not really. My feeling is that a man with a fish is like a woman with a bicycle.
In what way?
Well, if a man has a fish, he can cook dinner, right? And if a woman has a bicycle, she can take a ride around the block until dinner's ready.
cleaning my oven.
No, I think the stock market has been affecting my love life. Every time the Dow Jones average is down, so is mine.
It's a wacky world.
Amusing.
It's a tacky world.
Confusing.
When a guy weds a gal who is half his age, it's a few little lines on the social page.
If a gal's twice as old, then the papers rage.
It's a do wacky, too tacky, wow wow world.
It's still the same old story. A fight for love and glory. A case of do or die. Ordering one case of do or die! Set it in. Bring it right in here, sweetheart.
I have seen all your flicks. You are some far-out chick.
Thank you.
In Irma La Douce, you played a woman who gives, and you played the same kind of a chick in Sweet Charity, and Two for the Seesaw. That's my idea of a real woman. She gives and gives and gives and doesn't expect anything in return. Are you like that in real life?
See, I don't expect anything in return.
Shirley, let me give you a little kiss on the cheek.
Mr. Bono, do you think there's too much violence and sex?
Well, yes.
Uh-huh.
And, no.
I told him to say that.
Sex and violence. Sex and violence. The Americans are preoccupied with sex and violence. I was in one of them drive-in movies the other day. There's a couple sitting next to me in a car, and a brick comes right through the window. It's the girl on the chest.
No.
Yeah.
Was she all right?
Oh, yeah, she was all right. Broke 4 of his fingers, though.
I don't think men should get up and offer women a seat. Unless it's in the Senate, and City Hall, and the Supreme Court.
This is my first affair, so please show up!
All right, keep it moving, keep it moving.
Sit on it.
Sit on it.
Sit on it. Okay.
You never talk to me. You never talk to me. Other men talk to their wives. You never talk to me. You never talk to me.
I'm reading. Shut up!
You rarely talk to me.
What's my note?
Take 32.
You do something to me, and I'll do something right back to you.
All right, keep it moving, keep it moving.
We've got to stop meeting like this.
Look at that face. Just look at it. Look at that fabulous face of yours. I knew first look I took at it. This was the face that the world adored. Those eyes as wise and as deep as the sea. Oh, look at that nose. It shows what a nose should be. As for that smile, it's lyrical. Friendly and warm as a summer's day. That face is just a miracle. Where could I ever find words to say the way that it makes me happy? Whatever the time or place, I'll find in no book what I find when I look at that face.
Comes to wedded bliss, they're always on vacation. Wacky world, we're serious, a wacky world. Mysterious.
Potato and Ryan are still up there.
And we still have to hear from a Greg and Cher.
When the Fonz falls in love, will I really care?
It's a do wacky world.
wacky, do?
Remember the words of Dr. Renee Richards, who said, I'll have 2 of those, and I'll have 1 of those.
Hold it, I'm lost.
Perhaps this will refresh your memory.
Do wacky, wah, wah, wah.
Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the ERA.
Among those who were opposed to equal rights for women are the John Birch Society, Anita Bryant's Crusade, Ronald Reagan, the Ku Klux Klan, the American Nazi Party, and Police Chief Ed Davis. With enemies like these, who needs friends?
Do you think that most American men hope the ERA will pass?
Yeah. But not through Congress.
Everybody needs a time to grin and to giggle. When you're smiling, nothing can undo ya. Come on and smile a while and life will suck it to ya. With laughter, never wear a
Ho, ho, ho. Uh-oh. Ho, ho, ho. Oh.
To be jolly, tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Time to go right off, you are Charlie, tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Hello, Teddy.
All these great good luck charms can be yours for $1.99.
Now, Billy Graham has a land stock and cash fund of $29 million.
I guess when Billy Graham started using the good book, he had no idea it'd be that good.
Billy took his crusade on the road to do good. He did better than good. He did great.
Brothers and sisters, you know, a long time ago, God made the world as a joke, and he put mankind as the punchline.
I found it!
I'm afraid I lost it.
I saw The Spy Who Loved Me, and I thought it was terrific.
Thank you.
Did James Bond go to your head?
No, but Prince Charles once washed his hands there.
Do you feel the women in Congress carry any weight?
I did my share.
Mr. Bono, how did the 50s expression hang loose get started?
Oh, well, that's simple. Annette Funicello burned her bra.
Well, I hope she took it off first.
My baby makes me proud.
Lord, don't make me proud.
She's no coal miner's daughter, but she sure packs a mother load.
Never makes a scene by hanging all over me in a crowd.
Give me a laugh at our Conway tradies.
Don't hurt our Charlie Pride.
Don't like to talk.
Lord, don't they love to talk.
In the words of Mel Dillis, you want to fool around?
Not now.
They turn out the lights. I know she'll be leaving with me.
I had to burn my bra once. Smoking cleared me.
When we get behind closed doors.
Then I let my hair hang down.
And she makes me glad I'm a man.
And no one knows what goes on behind closed doors.
I know, and I'll tell you for $1.99.
And no one knows what goes on behind
Nashville is our own business, but what goes on behind closed doors in Washington is big business.
4, 6, 8, never another Watergate.
In Washington, D.C., no hanky-pankies
A spokesman for the president says sex is out while Jimmy's the pres.
For congressmen like us, we gotta be true blue.
Politician who's really smart only has lust in his heart.
So if we wanna swing, here's what we gotta do. When we get behind closed doors, there's a house we know about, where we let it all hang out. Oh, no one knows what goes on behind closed doors.
Boy, and they'd made cracks about my administration. Ooh, oy vey.
There's a house we know about, where we let it all hang out. Oh, no one knows what goes on behind
I trust that now you all will approve my appointment of Ronald Reagan as ambassador to the Bermuda Triangle.
Everybody likes Jimmy Carter. But let me say this. In my administration, you would never see a presidential limousine waiting in line for a jumbo jack.
It took men over 100 years to give us women the right to vote. And the way things are going, it's going to take them even longer to give us something worth voting for.
All right, don't be nervous, lady. Do you think you can identify the Burbank flasher?
He is.
Are you sure?
I'm absolutely positive I'll never forget him. Could I please ask him a question?
Sure, go ahead.
What are you doing tonight, sugar buns?
You know, I went on that tour of Forest Lawn last week. It was ever so nice.
Forest Lawn? Isn't that where all them stars are buried?
Oh, no, love. That's not Forest Lawn. That's CBS.
Ho, ho, ho. Ooh.
Ho, ho, ho. Anybody want a St. Bernard puppy for Christmas?
Santa Claus must be a genius. How does he know how to identify the poor kids and bring them crummy gifts?
You better not shout. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa's got high blood pressure and a migraine you wouldn't believe.
Mrs. Claus has burned her bras and joined the ERA.
Now the elves assert themselves and strike for higher pay. There's a pipeline in my yard and Rudolph's throwing fits.
So being Santa is the pits. The pits.
I'm afraid of being mugged in every major town. With alarms and dogs, no chimney safe for going down.
Whoa! Now it costs a fortune just to fill a kiddie's sock.
So being Santa is a crock.
Children never write me now. Instead, I'm telephoned collect.
The only time I ho-ho-ho is when I'm really stoned.
The smog and deadly fog, the reindeer will not fly.
Who can hop an aeroplane? The cost is much too high.
Turn the suit in.
Give the paper. Time to call it quits.
'Cause being Santa is a bore.
There's no spirit anymore.
Santa sits on it.
I want a mink coat and a diamond bracelet and a Mercedes-Benz.
Were you a good girl all year?
Oh, yes, I was.
Well, then forget it.
Okay, kids, let's hit it!
I think Bert Lance made the right decision to resign. Now he should run for governor of Maryland.
I went to Richard Pryor's wedding the other night. It was really different.
Why?
The bride gave him the ring, and he gave her the finger.
Where I live in Beverly Hills, it's so exclusive you need 2 IDs and a major credit card just to get mugged.
I believe in the things that make America great. Truth, justice, and Dacron polyester.
The PTA has banned ABC soap because it's too daring, too sexy, and too adult.
Makes you wonder what else they're wrong about, doesn't it?
Last night, at the fundraising dinner in San Diego, they raised $10,000 for the Mexican Americans. 1,000 for the Mexicans, 9,000 for the Americans.
Imagine, the Indians sold New York for $24 and some beads.
You know, that makes it the only real estate in America today that's gone down in value.
Well, I think New York ought to be run from the real seat of power, Bloomingdale's.
There's nothing wrong with Jane Pauley that can't be cured by oversleeping.
The reason whites stopped lynching in the South is because blacks reached the end of their rope.
Some congressmen are so upset that the government pays farmers not to grow wheat, they've asked for more money, not to take bribes.
In South Africa, they've got the right idea. It's still illegal to have sex between consenting races.
I was always a hostile kid at Christmas time. A lot of kids leave cookies and milk out for Santa Claus. I used to leave him a plate of venison.
The good book says, cast thy bread upon the water. Well, with all those preservatives, it'll float for years.
Our business will double when those born-again Christians become dead-again Christians.
Ho, ho, ho! As Red Fox would say,
This year, old Santa Sanford's gonna make his drop on ABC, and the reindeer gonna make theirs on NBC.
Flip, could I please have your autograph for my book?
My autograph?
Yes, sir.
ho, 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 ho.
Before we say goodnight, we'd like to give you our suggestions for Christmas gifts to those people who made the news in 1977. To South Korea, the services of Leon Jaworski.
To Anita Bryant, a complete text of the Bible to replace her edited version.
To Bert Lance, 1 free visit to H&R Block.
To Harry Weems, a lifetime supply of delicious ding-dongs.
To Ronald Reagan, an application to rejoin the Screen Actors Guild.
To Richard Pryor, a starring role in The Gay Caballero.
To Dr. Renee Richards, a whole new set.
To Idi Amin, a forced landing in Tel Aviv.
To Bella Abzug, a new ring to toss her hats into.
I can dig it.
Madam, did you know my ancestors came over on the Mayflower? That's nothing, Wayland.
My ancestors were the Mayflower.
You came across on the Mayflower. What's wrong with the Holiday Inn?
Follow the yellow brick road.
If the world is getting smaller, how come long-distance rates are going up?
Cute, Jeff. It's George.
I just bought an Egyptian dog. To get him to play dead, you have to spend an hour wrapping him in bandages.
Hey, madam! Madam!
What is it, sweetheart?
How do you keep a dummy in suspense?
I don't know how.
If Barnum and Bailey merged with Sears and Roebuck, you'd get mail order midgets.
Did you ever get me anything for Christmas, huh?
He killed Santa! I want to get you, Lenny! You got Easter Bunny, too!
You know, love, the hardest part of living in America, this here place, is getting over the language barrier.
Oh, I know what you mean. I asked the grocery boy to put the food in my boot the other day. He nearly tore me leg off. Oh, they are funny.
Well, I offered a policeman a fag. He took me in for questioning.
Oh, no,
Gay activists working for various bakeries in Miami Beach surrounded Anita Bryant's house the other day and gave her a 21-bun salute.
Merry Christmas.
Happy Hanukkah.
I don't have any more change. I gave it all to Santa.
Let's make a pledge. Dead boys, little oxen, big old fight like light, die, die, die.
That's really dumb.
I've slept with thousands of girls. Please be one of them.
Forget it.
How's that grab you?
Oh. Where have you been? I've been
This is your announcer, Jack Harold speaking.
Boys, look at this toy I looked at. I finally got a toy from him.
Even if it's not funny, it's fast.
Now, a Russian Christmas scene by Sam Peckinpah. Merry Christmas to the Mystery Tricycle Rider from Sam Peckinpah. And Merry Christmas to all of you from Sam Peckinpah. And may the farce be with you.